brown Subaru 660 ENB. But I just saw a super bright light coming from right there where those two twinkling lights are. And then it faded into one of those lights. And then it looked as though a car were driving up or something. And so I thought that it was just a normal whatever. It was weird. It was really bright. It was like a floodlight. What the hell? Alright, I am making this video on my backup phone because my other phone abruptly has stopped taking a charge. Please stop taking a charge altogether. And that's weird. Happened in weird ways, but anyway. I'm now parked for the night. I'm parked behind a spot called GG on 3rd or 2nd Street. And one of my taillights is out as of today, as far as I know, and my insurance didn't go through. My insurance payment didn't go through as of this morning. Just so happens these things just happen. I'm staying here, most because I was intimidated out of this exact spot yesterday. And when I got here, I put up my curtains and I just started to decompress for a second. And then there was a big explosion. Like significant, might have sounded like big shotgun kind of level, but I think that I heard a diffuse noise as well, as though it was just a firework, like was probably just a mortar. But right here on this block, we're a block from the fire station. No response at all. But felt like not a coincidence. Either just another weird thing. Just sometimes all this shit happens and then there's a loud explosion on the corner where you're parked. I would guess to try to intimidate me out of the spot, and that makes me feel more dead set on staying here. And this is where I'm staying, not leaving. Yeah. Backup phone.
So at this point, April, May, I was pretty much a total wreck, and I just knew that something was up, something was wrong with what was happening to me. Like, it just didn't add up. I'm really good at solving problems, and I just could not solve my problems. And one night, I just had it, and I was going to blow town, and that's when this guy showed up. And he let me know pretty bluntly that he was from the government, you know, without saying it, of course. But if you're ever wondering how to know if, you know, they are watching you, they'll tell you. They're just good enough at hiding it that they know that nobody will believe you, or, you know, authorities will deny it, of course. But, you know, on a level, they want you to know. That's part of the intimidation tactic. I was actually trying to play ball and just keep my head down. I wasn't engaging in political activity outright, but that wasn't the issue for me. Again, I was placed in a situation where there was nothing I could do that would be right, you know. There was no way out. It was kind of a trap, and I knew that early on. But instead of breaking down, I studied. You know, I studied the origin of government and of the psychology behind it, and I just leaned back on my spirituality and my truth and kept to myself, basically. But it's worth talking a little bit about the things that guy said to me. Jonathan is what he said his name was. First of all, he said his dog's name was Yahweh. Second of all, he said, yeah, nature is my God, in a way that was meant to just make me know that he knew who I was. And third of all, he implied that I was being targeted because I was suspected of wanting to destroy infrastructure.